I don't know if this angle is wonky, and I'm sorry if it is, but we're gonna roll with it. Hi everyone, so today I am doing another one of my everyone's obsessed videos because I got a good response from my last one and I feel like you get to know me a bit better. And today I wanted to discuss the topic of overthinking. I feel like overthinking is something that's very dominant in people's lives who are around 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 because we are the transitioning generation, if that makes sense. We are going from being considered as a child to being considered as an adult, and there are so many changes. So my personal view is I am a thinker, which I really like, but I am also an overthinker, which means it kind of affects me quite a lot, and it's not really something I talk about a lot because I feel like it's my own fault that I think. So why should I tell other people that I think, because it's not their problem, but I don't know. So what is overthinking? Pretty much just not really living in the moment and just constantly thinking about, oh, what could happen, or what should I do. I think I have got better at it, but I still do it an awful lot. The thing with me is when I'm with a big group of people, I will not overthink anything. I will just be like, yeah, I'll do that, I'll go and do that. I am very carefree when I am like with other people, but when I am alone, there is a lot that goes on in this head, and a lot of it is down to overthinking because I'd hate being on my own. Don't enjoy my own company. I think I'm quite annoying if I'm honest. So yeah. It feels like I have two people in my head that are constantly bickering about things. Basically, that is what my idea on overthinking is. I wouldn't say I'm on an extreme level of overthinking, like I do it a lot, but I go through stages and sometimes I'm fine and I'm just like, yeah, woo, go with life. I'm on the roller coaster that only goes up. And then other times I'm like, oh god, what have I just done? Oh, why is this gonna happen? What's gonna happen then? And it's tiring. It is very tiring and I hate it, but if you are an overthinker then you will understand. I think one thing that it doesn't really affect for me but can affect for a lot of people is decision making, because it's so easy to think you've made the right decision and then quickly think, oh no, that's not good, like I shouldn't have done that. But I know overthinking can be a problem for people who want to make these decisions and struggle to, because even if you get someone else's like help, people are always going to have different opinions, and at the end of the day you have to put it down to what you want. Saying yes is obviously a decision, and saying yes is something that I think I'm kind of good at, but then sometimes I'm not. Like I'll say yes but I'll be very unsure of it, but at the end of the day I always end up enjoying myself. So next time someone asks you to do something, say yes. Like, people should always have good intentions, not all people do. Please don't let overthinking stop you from doing this. So for me, even though I know overthinking can affect like big factors of people's lives, like decisions and going out and stuff like that, the reason I am addressing the issue of overthinking is because it affects me because of the little things. When I went through the exam season and when I was just revising for like 2 or 3 months, I didn't really like see my friends as often as I usually did, and that made me spend so much time on my own. I spent so much time worrying over the tiniest things. I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to about these tiny things, and to be honest they were the smallest things, and I really shouldn't have worried. I analyse a lot of things and it's not good. I suppose it's a good trait to have some ways, but analysing life is not needed. We don't need to do it, we just need to live it, not analyse it. If you're like me and the little things are the ones that you worry about the most or think about the most, then the biggest piece of advice I would say is, honestly, these things will not matter in a matter of weeks or a matter of days. What I like to do now to kind of get all these thoughts and all these thinking things out of my brain is write lists and write things down, because I feel like I've taken this weight off my shoulders if I do that. because it was getting to a point where I was becoming so tired. I was mentally drained, and it's just my brain wouldn't switch off, and it was just flicking and flicking through all these things. What you have to do is kind of figure out a way to kind of clear your mind, and doing relaxing things like exercising, just going for walks, doing something that you really enjoy, spending time with other people, spending time with people who can take your mind off things. That is the biggest piece of advice I could give. What I want you all to do, if you are someone who overthinks a lot of things about life and kind of struggles to kind of go with the flow and worries an awful lot, just think, okay, where do you want to see yourself in a year's time, or 4 weeks time, or a month? That is the same thing. Well done, Lucy. Set yourself a time phrase and see where you want to be in that space of time. Write down things that you want to achieve, write down things that you're thinking about, and then you know if these opportunities come, you think, yeah, I've written that down, I want to do that, I'm gonna say yes. People just ask you to do things, like, don't consider the bad things, think of the good things. Obviously, if it's a situation where you're gonna be like doing something that's illegal, then I mean, you can say no, but saying yes to like just going out and meeting new people and just having fun, just, I know overthinking can stop that, and it can definitely change how people's life. I just think, again, as I said in my last Everyone's Obsessed video, life is too short, and I keep telling myself this. Life is definitely too short to not do things. You have to make the most of every day, which I need to try and do, because I really don't. I hope I have addressed an issue that some of you may be concerned about or want to hear about, because I feel like I haven't really seen anything on YouTube much about like overthinking, because none of the people I was watching really posted anything about it, so I didn't know whether that meant it was uncommon, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. It means a lot if you take something from this video, basically. You've just got to go with the flow and make sure everything that you do is going to benefit you, and if you know that it will, then do it and go with it. And I'm going to leave you with that. And I said that at the end of my last video, and I don't know what I'm doing with my head, but just do it.